Well, if I'm making this video, then that means God is still in the blessing business. And if God is still in the blessing business, then that means that business has got to be good. My. It was all good just a week ago. I got a lot to unpack right here, right now. I think I'm going to start with unpacking a lot of families going through some hard times of deal with death right now. And mourning. Everyone was affected by that event in Texas and at the river. Because if I could guarantee you, if you've been to Texas or you've lived in Texas or grew up in Texas, you've either been to Schlitterbahn up that way, or you've actually took time and actually floated on the river and been in that part of the country. So that's a devastating blow. Uh, pray for all the families, everyone involved. Huh. It's gonna come off kind of. It's not gonna come off rude. It's just come off as the truth. In an event like that, so much compassion is being shown at one time. That's kind of the balancing of how much wrongful death on a daily basis out of hate that go on. On a daily basis, people get robbed and shot and drinking and driving. All of these things is death and learning how to deal with it. But in an event like that, nobody really could have stopped that. Really. Everybody want to say it's the warning, the warning system, or it's Trump. It's none of that. That's God. That's nobody but God. Okay. Oh, well, you could call it what you want to, source or anything. The way that water rose up in 15 to 45 minutes, if you go and see and be around and deal and be around the river and see what you saw happen, that's nothing but God. That's nothing but God. And they say, oh, well, how it come all at one time? But if you sit there and have so much structure in a creek or a river or something like that, it's a lot of people that own property up there. So it's a lot of times water backing up and just powering up until it gets the force to run like that. And the foothills of those in that part of the country, it does it. But the continuous rain is nothing but the work of God. So much compassion is going right now, and people helping each other. It's kind of the balancing out of what I was saying about God gonna get his quota. I can't pinpoint the day, the time, and I can't pinpoint this, but a couple videos ago, I was saying about water. So many people are not paying attention to water. Then you had the floods on the East Coast earlier. Then we have this. You all have to pay attention to water. You pay attention on the water on the everyday when you wash your ass. If you in the elements and you in the woods, you're not in your house, you need to pay attention to the water. I don't know what the government or housing developments are going to do. They building within the 100-year floodplain or the 500-year floodplain or however you want to do that. Richmond, they got some of that. They building houses to accommodate the people that's moving to Texas. Man, they moving y'all in a place to where your house is sitting on a rice field. And that place, that land is not that land hadn't did nothing but hold water. They say the Guadalupe. Okay, what about the other river that's right uphill around the corner in Katy? Why them houses flood? Y'all building them, y'all bid they okay y'all to build. Oh, you want to buy this house? It's a $600,000 house. You thinking you paying for your life to be safe, and you're not paying for your life to be safe. You paying for comfortability and wanting to be the Joneses. You're not moving in a safe place. This is Houston. Anything could happen, but this is still Texas. This is still the South. All this is if it's not very developed, well, I can't honestly say that. Look how that hurricane came through Houston, and Houston totally shut down. Totally shut down for days. Electricity off. You ain't doing you don't have to worry about who coming to the cookout. Everybody trying to get to the cookout because somebody cooking. There's no electricity. We really praying for those families up there, man. It's the compassion come out, everybody helping each other. That's all source wants you to do instead of all the it's some telling the truth going on now too. Something a catastrophe or something that come on like that. Every time these truth starts coming on, when the truth come out, you can't do nothing but make the truth come out when you start kids are dying, families is totally you got one family that got like 6 people missing. Come on. Not not older people. These are kids. And all these kids are friends. So you're not dealing with one household, you're dealing with like 6 households of where all their kids missing. Man, y'all sitting here arguing about your baby daddy or your baby mama and all this other stuff. This the stuff that you're not sitting here worrying about when you arguing with them. What happened when your kid, something like this happened to your kid? You gonna sit there and say, "Oh, your daddy don't care about you." You just because you mad at him because you didn't get to win a conversation. But at the same time, you act like you don't care. But the daddy or the mama, whoever, most likely the daddy, he gonna have to sit there and bury his child that he didn't get the chance to see or spend time with because you want to sit here be chilling. Man, y'all need to wake up to this. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's just one way. It's both ways. But at the same time, you say, "Oh, you don't call check on your child. The child grown. They don't call check on me because you taught them how to do that. It's cool with it. I ain't tripping." I'm just trying to get it to the point where you seeing how all this intertwined with each other. Because anybody who can't sit here and say, "Oh, this," because that could have been any of our children, especially right there in that spot. It could have been you sitting there with a cooler, sitting there, got my tent up there, I got a bill full cooler full of beer, sitting there floating down the river, and next thing you know, the sky get gray. I hear one clap of thunder. Oh, I'll be all right. I'm gonna go down here to the end some more. And next thing you know, it could have. I'm y'all. This might be too much for y'all, but hey, this is the truth. It could have been. It could have been me, and it's not a color thing either. I don't want to hear nobody sitting here talking about it's a color thing, because all of us go on that river, and I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna be there again. Turned up. Yes, I'm gonna be there again. I don't know about this summer or which summer, but I'm gonna be there again, turned up. Yes, but when dealing with this right now, I'm I'm trying to get you to see the less you lie and the more you do people right, Hopefully we could have less of these catastrophes. Hopefully we could get our stuff together and be on one accord to where we just treating each other right. If just you don't if you still have anger in your heart about something that happened in the past, just don't come around me. You ain't got to talk about me behind my back like I nobody gonna tell me, because as much as you say you don't talk about me, your people really don't mess with you no way, because you been a liar. You been doing stuff like this. If you feel I'm talking to you, I don't care. Should have been did something about it. I don't do nothing about it now. I'm trying to get everything and everybody to come together and stop just the whole BS. Oh, you said it was gonna happen anyway. So if it was gonna happen anyway, then that's not what I said. I say God is gonna get his quota. I'm in mourning right now for everything going on, because it's prayer warriors that got to sit there and help these souls come in here, because there's so much evil going on right now. I'm sitting here crying and don't even know what's going on. That ain't everything in my life that's what's going on. I got that squared away. I don't have nothing to cry about. I finally learned how to mourn and do some death, being okay with death myself. I don't have nothing to cry. I got some little bitty stuff going on. I miss somebody. Yeah, I got some stuff like that. Come see me. Come holler at me. Make sure you call before you come. But at the same time, at this present point in time, we just got to show compassion for each other, because God gonna get his quota. I'm gonna go to the next one, because I said from the jump, I got a lot to unpack here. Now, I can sit here and have my opinion and stuff, and then a certain type of way. I said it's like, oh, he trying to be hard. Ain't nobody trying to be hard, man. Look at this. If you have to hide your feelings away so people don't try to take advantage, not take advantage of me, because me and my mind is hard to sway. My mind is hard to sway, because you can't just sit here and tell me some boo boo facts and I'm gonna believe you. Now the people around me, I invest in them people. Like if I'm in a relationship with you, I'm gonna give you the I'm gonna hand 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 you the wheel, because I'm paying attention to what's going on. Now if I can't sit here and tell you to turn left or turn right and you don't want to listen, I'm going to get out of that car with you. I'm going to get out of the car with you. If I can't tell you anything and you don't want to listen to me, I'm going to get out the car with you, because you don't have any navigational skills. And when I come to you to talk and you want to argue and fight, you don't have any communication. I got too much going on for you to sit here and not be in communication with what I'm talking about. Because I'm not going to sit here and fight with you while I'm driving this car and you thinking you know what's going on. Oh, you didn't tell me nothing about that. I'm the driver. I don't have to tell you nothing. Oh, but that ain't what you want. You didn't have nothing to say. Communicate with me. You doing what you want to do is not communicating. You don't finish nothing you start. You started with being and going to this school to do this certain trade or anything else. You still don't do that because of $5,000. Really? That's not my responsibility to do. Because if that was my responsibility to do, you're still not gonna listen to me. So that means you're one of the kids. I'm trying to keep y'all gonna have to keep up with me. We just having just conversation. So it's not about being hard. It's about It's about guarding your feelings so people won't sway the people around me. The people around me are the ones that's not there with the right intentions. If you around me without the right intentions, the people that's around me are gonna eat you up every time. They're gonna eat you up. That's just that's they that's what it is. If you can't come in and be on my team, you're gonna get ate up. And the streets gotta eat. Oh, the streets has gotta eat. Cause the only thing they gonna have a problem. Hey, the only thing what I see that happened the last time this person came over here, that's when something happened. Oh well, that person came over there and did something too. Everybody gonna start piecing this thing together because it ain't gonna be me. I got my own. I'm out the way. I've been staying out the way. I've been staying out the way for a long time. Just because I get down don't mean I'm in the way. You got to know the difference of staying in the way. And this is how you sit there and stay in the way. I be out the way. These videos on my YouTube channel, Rich Beef Outdoorsman 9436 or something like that or whatever. This is the most talking anybody done heard from me because I don't do this. You doing this because you capping. You doing this because you want to be seen. You want attention. You doing this. You're not paying attention that everybody around you and everybody and everything is taking notes. So if I'm not doing that and I'm doing this, I'm staying out the way. None of your stuff match up. None of your stuff match up. The stuff you talking about you do don't match up. The stuff you talking about you got don't match up. The way you lie on your thing, that you know that ain't matching up. So I mean, that's how you stay in the way. You're gonna constantly get hit and run and by doing this. I'm out the way. I ain't got nothing to talk about. Why? Why I got something to talk about? When I have something to talk about, I'll pick one or two people or one person. I really be one person because I got to the point to where if I only tell one person and somebody else tell me that's not that one person, now I gotta shut that one person out because they doing this because they didn't talk to me and they want to be seen and get some attention. So if I told you something, I know who I tell stuff to. So if I told you something and you run your mouth and somebody else saw that and they start coming back to me, I know exactly who you is. That's why I don't mess with you no more. Up here talking about chestnut checkers. I'm trying to teach you something. And this is I didn't had to go through stuff to figure this stuff out. Oh, that's common knowledge. It ain't too common because common sense ain't common. So it's not being hard. It's about learning how to guard your feelings. And I had to tell somebody about this. The thing is some people and I need to be linked up with these people. And if I link up with these people, this, and this, why am I gonna link you up with these people, man? You talk too much to be linking up with these people. I know you talk too much. These people I mean, how am I gonna link you up with somebody else, even if it's an occupation? How am I gonna link you up with somebody else on the occupation? Just say roofing. How am I gonna link you up with somebody in roofing, and then you got other roofing friends, and you gonna I'm roofing with such and such now, and this. But you do sloppy work, or you work for a person that do sloppy work. You see what I'm saying? So why am I gonna do that? And in turn, they're gonna try to mess with you just because they can't get to me. I've had to sit there and explain this to my children. I have not always been the good guy. I've never claimed to be the good guy. I've never said I am so perfect. I've never been that person. I've never said that on these videos. I've sit there and said on these videos, I'm gonna make sure I try to talk about myself because I don't want to tell nobody business. And I hadn't been in the business of telling people business like that. I have not been the one that keep mess going. I've never been the one that keep mess going. Ever. Don't know nothing happen, but somebody end up getting hurt over somebody that's 95% of the time is a woman. That's just what it is. Oh, you saying all women messy? Most of them, yeah. Most of them. But they ain't the only one because it's a lot of men that's messy. And yes, I can make the statement all bees are not females. So I spread the love to everybody. I don't care. But at the same time, I have not been trying to be messy. Nah. Am I being messy now? Oh yeah, I'm being messy now. You want to know why? Because the story and the whirlwinds around me and in my life everywhere I go now, the truth is coming out. And it's not the truth of what they think it is or what I think it is. It's what the truth is because proof in the pudding, you looking at it. You looking at it. It's not being hard again because guarding your feelings and who you care about and things like that. That's not everybody. Oh, if I'm in a relationship, I ain't gonna tell nobody. Oh, y'all done figured out that it ain't just the women that'll go after your dude. The dude to go after that woman too. Everybody figuring it out now. So everybody figuring out that you really ain't that fly or you really ain't that fine. Somebody then got you to move around and tricked you out your spot. Now we didn't see who the real person with the spot that's got tricked out of. Okay. I guess we're gonna see it now. A person with a good heart giving and asking for reciprocate. That's I played myself. I played myself. We want to say I because I don't want to say you or a name or anything. I'm gonna say I played myself. Because I should have been in a better spot than I am right now. And I'm straight through the grace of God. But it's so much stuff going on to where it's not worth it. Packing. My dad had a saying. He say, you know why I get so mad at you sometimes? It's just because you're not packing fair. I was like, packing fair? Man, you tripping. What are you talking? You No, that's all right. I sit here and do this. And he go through it and he would sit there and lay it down. I do this for you. All I ask you to do is this. You ain't packing fair. It's uneven. It ain't balanced. That's why I'm at. And here I go. And I'm letting you know you ain't packed. You wasn't packing fair. I'm gonna get out the car. You know how people get mad? Oh, pull over. Yes, I'm getting out the car because you don't want to listen. This and the stuff you want to be is yours is mine. It's not yours. So that's what it is. And the last part of the bait and switch is oh yeah, I just did that. It's about the cutoff, cutting people off. But if somebody somewhere, man, try to write them a letter or do something. Cause I just saw it on the news earlier that they were saying that the rate of joining the military is going back up now because people are starting to feel safe with Trump in office. Well, when your people go, try to write them some letters, man. The snail mail still work. Snail mail still work. It bring you your bills, don't it? You still got to pay them bills. They get here on time. So y'all have a good one. Sorry, not right.